all those written in the prophecy must be fulfilled exactly as it was said. So, if you are claiming to be the group which is the fulfillment of the prophecy, and then you are being found wanting of the requirements of the prophecy, then you cannot claim faithfully and biblically that you are the true group or the true organization that is meant by God in the prophecy. That's why, brother men, we, before making a claim of anything in the scriptures,
Yes.
we have to prove first, are these requirements fulfilled in us? Then we can without doubt claim that really we are the disciples of Christ in this nation. Remember what Christ our Lord have said, make disciples in every nation. And the Philippines is a nation. Although it is not possible that all Filipinos will be disciples. But the word or the instruction says, make disciples in every nation, teaching them to observe things which I have commanded you. All things. Teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even up to the end of the world. So, there will be disciples even up to the end of the world. So, we have proven once and for all that the church will not cease to exist.
It was never apostatized.
It was never apostatized because our Lord Jesus Christ meant that the church will exist always, even up to the end of the world. It doesn't mean that to prove that the church exists, there must be basilicas or great churches to be built. Our Lord Jesus Christ will be with the disciples, even if there are only 3 of them. Remember what he said in Matthew chapter 18?
Verse 20.
When he said, for where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, I am in the midst of them. The cause of salvation and religion is not the multitude that others expect or the popularity that other churches have attained. For example, in Japan, there are 3. There are 3 in Thailand who have understood the teaching of our Lord Jesus Christ. Then the church exists with those 3 being adherents to that principle of the church. In the Philippines, we are not only 3, brother men, but we are hopeful of what our Lord Jesus Christ have said. Observe all things which I have commanded you, and I will be with you always, even up to the end of the world. So, until the end of the world, the church will continue to exist. And we believe that our group, as a group, adheres to that teaching of our Lord Jesus Christ. Next time, brother Mel, we will further prove that the Philippines is a part of God's prophecy. We will prove beyond reasonable doubt by the scriptures and with the help of God that really there are Filipinos who will be recipient of God's calling and God's gift. That the church will exist in the Philippines with some Filipinos.